Yo guys, Rapper here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a new high ground method that me and a couple other people have found out in Fortnite. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. I will put a disclaimer before I show you guys the method. I'm by no means a good builder on Fortnite. Like I consider myself like pretty average at building. I'm not saying I'm a top builder, like nothing like that. I'm just showing you guys a strat that you guys can use to hopefully improve your building. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'll show you guys the method. I'll slow it down and then show it how I'd probably use it if I was in like a one-on-one build fight or something. So pretty much this strat uses the ramp and the cone. And so in this method, you're going to want to put a ramp down just like this and a cone right behind it. And then you're just going to continue on that pattern. Once you build the ramp behind this cone, you're going to want to put the cone just above it and just jump right up to it. So before I go into the good things about this, I'll just start off with the bad things about this method. So as you guys can tell, this is not very stable in the slightest. Like people could shoot this down so easily if you're going for a push. Like it's very easy to shoot down, and that's what a lot of people do when you use this method. The other thing is if you guys haven't noticed, if you jump too long in Fortnite, like if you just continuously jump on the spot, your jump gets like shorter and shorter, as you can see. That's a problem with this method because you're jumping quite a lot, and sometimes your jump deplenishes too much, and you can't jump up to the next triangle. So usually, I think the jump max is about 3 triangles. So one. Oh, whoops. I'm still no means good at this strat. I'm just trying to practice it, and I'm terrible at it, but I'll get used to it. Like I will say though, this method definitely takes a while to get used to. I've got a couple other mates that are actually really good at this method, and they use it against me when we're doing quick build battles, and it's really good for getting high ground. Dude, I can't even build it that well, but yeah. So you just kind of want to just keep practicing this. Sometimes the cone will place behind it, but you're gonna want to try put it on top so you can jump up to it. I will throw a couple clips in that I've had with previous build fights where I've used this method and it's actually worked pretty well. The advantages for this method is, of course, that you get high ground a lot quicker, like on a retake, because you're sort of just building straight up and you're only building 2 layers instead of doing a normal one by one like this. Like it's a lot quicker than this. Especially if your opponent has got high ground on you, you could build a one by one just like this. Do this method if they're like still building up higher. Like if they're way above you and all they're worried about is building, like they're not that skilled of a player, like they don't shoot much. You can just use this method and you'll be able to like regain high ground really quick once you get good at it. I'm terrible at this method, as you guys can tell. I'm really sorry, but in the clips that I'll show you guys later, I do use this method quite a bit, and it actually helps. Also, a thing to do after you've like used this strat, like you don't have to have the high ground, but if you've used like 3 or 4 triangles and you can't jump up to the next one, what I do here is I just do a quick one by one, build up a floor like that, and then you just continue on up, just doing a one by one. I find that works really well because you're still getting high ground against your opponent. But yeah, it will take a while to get used to. I'm pretty rusty at it. I haven't practiced it for a while. But if you just keep practicing it, you'll eventually get it down. I recommend going into either playgrounds or probably even 50v50, soaring 50s. I find that soaring 50s doesn't have many good players in it because that's where people sort of want to go to just improve and just get better at the game. So yeah, I'd go into soaring 50s and like practice this, like either just by going to the other side of the map or just going up to an opponent and actually testing it on them, because when you do get this down, it's really effective because it's just a quicker way to get high ground, like I said. So I'm just gonna leave it like as that. I'll definitely show you guys some clips I got using it. The clips are a lot better than this attempt at building it right now. I'm not doing too great at it, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe down below, and yeah, see you guys next time.
She's a Fuck you thought.
Scared. Holy crap. Oh no, you got high ground now. Oh no, what? Oh, I heard you drop. Oh crap. I'll get high ground back. What the? Dude, chill out. Holy crap. How are you so high? What? Nah, I'm such an easy target. Nice shots. Dude, how do you get the high ground so quick? Holy crap, bro. Full? Dude, crap, I can't edit. Oh, are you serious? I'm scared. I have one of these fights with Williams and I somehow beat him. Dude! Chill out. Nah, I'm dead. Yeah, because I can't peek you, bro. If I would have hit that, oh my god. That was a sniper. Yeah, I sniped you, bro. Oh my god.